mode 2 will have fixed baud rate, that is either your crystal frequency divided by 32 or crystal frequency divided by 64. So it will depend on this, whether it will be double baud rate or normal baud rate. If it is 0, then baud rate will be normal, but if it is 1, then baud rate will be double. So that is 1, then your baud rate will be double, and if it is 0, then in mode 1, 2, 3, your timer will be, your particular baud rate will be as per whatever you have programmed in timer 1. Timer 1 में आपने जो प्रोग्राम किया है उसके हिसाब से होगा. Otherwise, if it is 1, then it will be double your baud rate. And other bits of this power PCON register we are using for general purpose, power down, and ideal purpose. So these are the things we will discuss, how we will transmit data as well as how we will receive data in controller. So up to this particular point we have discussed in our previous lecture. Okay, yes or no? यहाँ तक हमने previous lecture में discuss किया था. Till this particular point everything is clear? Okay, so let me go ahead with the modes. Mode of serial communication for controller. So control में जो serial communication करते हैं उसमें mode 0 में क्या होता है? So in mode 0 over here actually it is a synchronized mode. So let's say that there are two controller. Let's say that these are the two controller. 8051. Two controllers are that this is a receiver. Right now in synchronous mode, if in mode 0, if you want to perform a serial communication, then your this particular line, we will receive this line to send and receive data. ये जो RX line मैंने यहाँ पे लिखी है, so RX line means we will use RX pin, receiving pin, to send as well as to receive data. And this TX pin will be used for clock. So in synchronous mode, what should be there? Your transmitter and receiver should operate on same clock. Transmitter and receiver पे दोनों का clock है वो same होना चाहिए और common clock होनी चाहिए. So that common clock will be provided by this TX pin. So common clock, जो common clock यहाँ पे होगी वो कैसे generate होगी? How this common clock will be generated? So in this mode, the serial port work like shift registers. So these serial ports RX will work like shift registers, and to shift the data in the shift register we will require clock, so that data transmission works synchronously with the clock frequency, oscilloscope frequency, or you can say that your crystal frequency divided by 12. So ये जो clock frequency होगी, ये जो यहाँ पे आपको ये जो clock दिखाई दे रही है उसकी frequency क्या होगी? What will be the frequency for this? So frequency for this will be, your crystal frequency will be crystal frequency divided by 12, and serial data is received and transmitted via which line? So either it is a receiver or it is a transmitter. So data transmission as well as receiving, both will be done by this line. In which mode? Mode 0. So it is 8 bit are transmitted or received. यहाँ पे 8 bit transmit या receive होंगे serially, not at a time. It will be transmitted serially. Serially है वो, आपके bits है वो transmit होंगे bit by bit. So it means that it has over here, it means यहाँ पे मैंने ऐसा लिखा है, इसका मीनिंग क्या है? यहाँ पे 8 bit का आपका डेटा होगा. This is to indicate that our data will be of 8 bit. There will be no start bit, there will be no stop bit, because it is synchronous mode. So 8-bit data will be transmitted and received. Now over here, pin, this TX pin will be work like as a clock. ये as a clock work करेगी as a output the shift clock pulse as a at a frequency f oscilloscope divided by 12, which is connected to the external circuit for synchronization purpose. And the shift frequency is, or you can say that your baud rate is always this f divided by 12, or you can say that 1 by 12 of your oscillator's frequency. So what will be the baud rate over here? So baud rate is fixed. In this mode 0, baud rate is fixed, that is this, your crystal frequency divided by 12. At this baud rate, data will be sent serially, and in which mode? Synchronized mode. Synchronized mode में आपका data send होगा. So how this will work? ये कैसे work करेगा? So we all are aware about the machine cycle, machine cycle of controller. In one machine cycle, how many T states will be there? In one machine cycle, how many T states are there? How many clock pulses will be there? 12, yes. And if I will say that, how many state will be there? Yes, 6 states are there. So how we will state your clock will be low. एट विच मोमेंट आई हैव लॉस्ट द कनेक्शन? आपने लास्ट टॉपिक हमने कौन सा डिस्कस किया था? इज माई स्क्रीन इज विजिबल नाउ?
कितने टी स्टेट होंगे?
ओके ओके. Just a minute. Let me join it using mobile. So, is my screen is visible now? And am I audible? Okay, okay. So we were discussing about this mode zero. That what we have discussed in mode zero. Mode zero में हमने क्या discuss किया था? We have discussed that in mode zero we are having again it is freeze problem. Just wait a minute. I am joining again. Just wait a minute. Students, wait a minute. I am just joining it. I don't know what is the problem over here at college due to some internet connection. I'm facing this problem, but let's hope it will be not disconnected one more time. And let me share my screen. Let me join it using mobile also. Okay, so I think my screen is visible now and I'm audible to all also. I don't know, due to the some problem at college, I'm facing this issue, but let's hope it will be not disconnected one now. And let's start it. Okay, so yes, we were discussing about this, that in mode 0, what will be there? So this is our transmitter and this is our receiver. So we will, or you can say that we will use this receiving pin only for transmitting data as well as for receiving data. So at which time your data will be transmitted and at which time your data will be received. So data will be shifted, or you can say that which time your data will be shifted out and at which time your data will be shifted in. So it is at this particular moment. Your data will be shifted out at this particular moment. So at the 6th state, second T state. S6P2 means 6 state, second T state. So here at the each 6 state, second T states, your data will be shifted out. So this is over here. That is the indication over here. So if you are using it as a transmitter, so अगर आप ये serially यहाँ से data send कर रहे हो, so when you will receive, when your data will be shifted out, so data will be shifted out at this particular moment. In same way, when we will receive data, so when we will receive data, so data will be received at this particular moment. So this is fifth state, second, fifth state, second T states. So S5P2 means fifth state, second T states, second clock pulse. So up to this particular moment, so as this particular moment, we will receive data. यहाँ पे हम data receive करेंगे. Data will be shifted in inside your shift register. Shift register में data यहाँ पे shift in होगा. So mode 0 we will use for synchronous communication and data will be shifted in and shifted out based on your clock which we are providing on TX line. TX line पे जो clock provide करेंगे उसके बेस पे वो data serially send होगा as well as data serially receive होगा. Okay. So next we are going to discuss mode 1. So this is mode 1. So in mode 1 we are using it 8-bit. So in mode 1 serial port function as a standard universal asynchronous receiver transmitter. So that is a UART. So our data will be of 8-bit over here. So यहाँ पे mode 1 में आपको याद क्या रखना है, data bit. What is the size of data? So data will be of 8-bit. Then there will be one start bit and one stop bit. So total 10-bit data will be there. And baud rate will be variable. यहाँ पे आपका baud rate होगा वो कैसा होगा? So baud rate will be variable over here. So 10 bits are transmitted through this transmitting line, or if you are using it as a receiver, so 10 bits are received using this receiving line. So out of these 10 bits, one bit is a start bit. So generally we will say that start bit is 0, then 8-bit. So 8-bit data will be there. So first whatever bit we will receive, that will be your D0. LSB means D0, D1, D2, like that we will receive data. Same way, that way we will send the data. And then there will be the stop bit. So generally stop bit will be 1. So once you will receive the stop bit, then that particular RB8 in the special function register will be stored. This आपका जो आप ये जो आप 8 बिट्स रिसीव करोगे वो कहाँ पे स्टोर होगा? इन मोड 1. यहाँ पे हमने देखा था ये जो स्पेशल फंक्शन रजिस्टर हमने डिस्कस किया था. सो इन दिस RB8, if RB8 In mode 1, stop bit is store over here. सो अगर हम अभी मोड 1 डिस्कस कर रहे हैं तो मोड 1 में स्टॉप बिट कहाँ पे स्टोर होगा? सो स्टॉप बिट विल बी स्टोर ओवर हियर इफ यू आर यूजिंग इट एज अ रिसीवर. ट्रांसमीटर में नहीं होगा कुछ. ट्रांसमीटर जब आप इसको ट्रांसमीटर यूज करोगे, सो ट्रांसमीटर TB8 will be only indicated in mode 2 and mode 3, but RB8 मोड 2 मोड 3 में भी यूज होगा एज वेल एज मोड 1 में भी. वहां पे क्या इंडिकेट हो रहा होगा? सो इट विल इंडिकेट योर स्टॉप बिट. सो स्टॉप बिट विल बी स्टोर ओवर हियर. सो स्टॉप बिट विल गो टू दिस RB8. आपका जो स्टॉप बिट होगा वो कहाँ पे स्टोर होगा? सो इट विल बी स्टोर ओवर हियर. एंड हाउ वी विल डिसाइड द बोर्ड रेट? बोर्ड रेट यहाँ पे कैसे डिसाइड करेंगे? सो दिस विल simple our asynchronous communication. Mode 0 was synchronous communication. Mode 1, 2, 3 we are going to discuss asynchronous communication, which contains start bit, stop bits and your data bits. So over here baud rate will be variable. So how this baud rate will be variable? Baud rate कैसे डिसाइड करेंगे हम? सो व्हाट विल बी द baud rate? आप जो सेंड या रिसीव करोगे उसका baud rate का इक्वेशन क्या होगा? सो जनरली वी विल यूज टाइमर 1. Timer 1 is used to generate a baud rate for mode 1. Mode 1 में baud rate generate करने के लिए हम किसका यूज करेंगे? Timer 1 का. And timer 1 will be used in which mode? So timer 1 is used in mode 2 and auto reload 8-bit timer. So इसको क्या बोलते हैं? So this is auto reload 8-bit timer 1. We are going to use it, and the data rate is generated by this timer using this formula. So this is a formula for your baud rate. Baud rate आपके कितनी रेट से डेटा सेंड होगा और रिसीव होगा? So that will be decided based on this. So what is the equation? 2 raised to s mod divided by 32 into frequency of your oscilloscope, or you can say that crystal frequency, divided by 12 into 5 to 256 minus TH1. So this is nothing. This is we already calculated. This is what? This is the frequency of your timer 1 to become overflow. Timer 1 overflow कब होगा? So उसकी ये frequency है, ये जो हमने already study की हुई है. We have already learned this. And this is for synchronous communication, asynchronous communication. So what we were doing previously, जो मैंने हमने किया था, ये जो diagram हमने discuss किया था, we discuss this diagram. What are the steps that we were following? Crystal frequency divided by 12 divided by 32, and based on that we will decide, ये जो हमने एक operation perform किया था, based on this we will decide that what should be the count value. आपके count की value क्या होनी चाहिए? So if this is the count value, then after this count value, your ये आप count value क्या load करोगे? FD. So if you will load FD, then after FD, your particular timer 1 will be overflowed. So same thing, we are doing it. ये जो equation है वो वही indicate कर रहा है. So over here, this is a crystal frequency. We are dividing it by 12, dividing it by 32, and this is the timer 1 counter. जो timer 1 में हम value load करेंगे. So this is over here. Previously हमने क्या किया था? 255 minus count plus 1. तो ये plus 1 में यहाँ पे यूज कर लिया है inside bracket. So it is ultimately 256 minus count value. So at this moment, when this count will be expired, जब ये count complete हो जाएगा, so it means that your timer 1 will be overflow. So timer 1 आपका overflow होगा. So this is nothing but timer 1 overflow frequency multiply by 2 raised to s mod divided by 32. So previously जो हमने डिस्कस किया था वो क्या एज्यूम करके किया था? that s mod is 0. So अगर s mod 0 है तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा? 2 raised to 0. So if 2 raised to 0, then this is 1 only. But now if you want to double the baud rate, आपको baud rate double करना है तो क्या होगा? So ये तो आपका as it is constant रहेगा, ये भी constant रहेगा. If you will make this as a 1, then baud rate will be double. आपका जो baud rate है वो double हो जाएगा. So S mode is what? S mode is the 7th bit of our P-con register. Is my screen is visible? Am I connected? Okay, okay. So in my mobile it is not showing. Okay. So this is how we are using this. इसे हम इसको use करेंगे. So this is example. One of the example. Let's say that if our standard baud rate, we will say that our crystal frequency is 11.0592 hertz. Now that is a crystal frequency. So now if you want to get this 9600 baud rate, then what should be the value of TH1? So we have already calculated it previously. We are doing it using the same equation. अब वो जो previously मैंने आपको shortcut बताया था, वही यहाँ पे equation में ये values हम put करते हैं. तो TH1 की value क्या होनी चाहिए? So what is the desired baud rate? 9600. So this is 9600. Right now, first we will assume S mod equal to 0. So first we will assume S mod equal to 0. So this is a 2 raised to 0 divided by 32. And this is our crystal frequency. 12 into 2, 256 minus TH1. So if we will solve this, then what will the value of TH1 we will get over here? So TH1 we will get 253. And if we will write it in hexadecimal, so that is FD. So that what we got earlier. ये FD value हमको यहाँ पे वही value मिली थी. If you can see this, so this 9600 board rate के लिए आपके TH1 की value क्या होनी चाहिए? So your baud rate should be, your TH1 count value should be FD. FD है वो आपके count की value होनी चाहिए. And if I will say that I want to double this baud rate, so ये baud rate की value अगर मैं S mode की value 1 करूंगा, then what will be your answer? Give me answer. If you will say that S mod equal to 1 over here, then what will be the change? Put S mod equal to 1 and then give me the value of TH1. TH1 में value क्या आएगी? You have to calculate it and you have to answer me. What should be the value of TH1? TH1 में value क्या आएगी? If you will keep S mod equal to 1. FA. Okay, now do it in reverse. Keep this value, ये FD constant रखो और यहाँ पे T0 S mod में वैल्यू 1 रखो तो आपको baud rate क्या मिलता है? In this equation, keep this TH1 is equal to FD and then keep S mod equal to 1. Then what is your baud rate? Give me the answer of baud rate. Baud rate क्या मिल रहा है? I am keeping this equation in front of you. 2 raised to S mod. So S mod की वैल्यू अभी आप 1 consider करो. So 2 raised to 1. So it means ultimately 2 raised to 2 divided by 32 into crystal frequency. Crystal frequency will consider our previous. So ये crystal frequency हमारी है 11.0592. So crystal frequency 11.0592 megahertz. So what is the baud rate? यहाँ पे आपको baud rate क्या मिल रहा है? FD means ये जो हमने अभी consider किया, that is a 253. I want answer. From all of you. Are you doing? Are you able to get it or not? So what is the answer? So यहाँ पे 2 divided by 16 into 11.0965 into 10 raised to 6 divided by 12 into 256 minus 253. What is the answer over here? इसका आंसर क्या आएगा? That's it. ये सिंपल मैं ये भी आपको पूछ रहा हूँ. What will be the answer of this? Yes. So it is 19,200. Yes. So if you will observe here, so it is, you can say that, if you will say that 9600 multiplied by 2. So what is the answer? 9600 multiplied by 2. Then this answer is 19,200. So if you will keep S mode as a 1, then your baud rate will be double. If you will make S mode as a 0, then your baud rate will be normal. Are you getting this? So this is for this summary. Yes, summary. यहाँ पे yes. So this is, let's say that if you will keep FD and S mode equal to 0, then it is 9,600. If it is S mode equal to 1, then we are getting it like this. Same way, if you will do it for other examples, let's say that FA, so FA के लिए करोगे तो यहाँ पे आपका बोर्ड रेट क्या होगा? इफ यू विल कीप एस मोड इज इक्वल टू 0, देन बोर्ड रेट इज दिस. इफ यू विल कीप एस मोड एज अ 1, सो जो मैंने अभी आपको बोला था कि एस मोड इक्वल टू 1 करके बोलोगे तो ये बोर्ड रेट चाहिए, तो आपके एक काउंटर की वैल्यू क्या होगी? एफ ए. सो एनीथिंग कैन बी लाइक दिस. आपके लिए कोई भी क्वेश्चन हो सकता है. सो दिस इज यू नीड टू टेक केयर. So same way this is for F4. So if you will provide F4 equal to this, F4 is your counter, S mode equal to 0, then this is the baud rate, and this is, if S mode equal to 1, then this is the baud rate. So for which crystal? 11.0592 megahertz. So this is why we have chosen this frequency, because this is a standard frequency. Using this frequency we can get this variable baud rate. ये जो numerics आप देख रहे हो, ये easily आपको यहाँ पे मिल रहा है. You are getting this variable baud rate for serial communication by this frequency. So that's why generally this is a frequency that we are providing, we are using for our कंट्रोलर. ये कंट्रोलर कौन सी फ्रीक्वेंसी पे हम यूज करेंगे? सो कंट्रोलर वी विल यूज बेस्ड ऑन दिस ऑसिलोस्कोप, ऑसिलेटर्स फ्रीक्वेंसी. सो दिस इज हाउ वी कैन डबल द बोर्ड रेट. सो प्रीवियसली जो डायग्राम हमने स्टडी किया था उसमें थोड़ा यहाँ पे एडिशन, crystal frequency divided by 12, which will give you machine cycle frequency, and then based on the mode S mode equal to 0 or S mode equal to 1, then we will divide it by 16 or divided by 32. क्योंकि यहाँ पे 16 क्यों होगा? क्योंकि वो हो जाएगा क्या, 2 divided by 32. So we are generally saying 1 divided by 16, and over here it is 1 divided by 32. Okay, so this is the frequency we are getting, and based on this counter value now we have to choose it. काउंट की वैल्यू क्या है आपके पास, उसके हिसाब से यहाँ पे बोर्ड रेट है वो आपका डबल हो जाएगा. बोर्ड रेट है वो डिसाइड होगा. सो बोर्ड रेट इज वेरिएबल. सो आप यहाँ पे जो भी वैल्यू लोड करोगे उसके हिसाब से आपका बोर्ड रेट है वो सेट होगा. सो इन मोड 1 बोर्ड रेट इज वेरिएबल. इफ यू आर नॉट यूजिंग टाइमर 1, इन मोड 2 में अगर आप टाइमर 1 को यूज नहीं करोगे तो इक्वेशन तो यही रहेगा, बट वो आपको प्रोग्रामिंग करना होगा. यू नीड टू प्रोग्रामिंग दैट यू नीड टू रीलोड आफ्टर योर टाइमर विल बी ओवरफ्लो. जैसे ही आपका टाइमर ओवरफ्लो हो जाएगा, यू नीड टू मेक श्योर दैट यूजिंग योर प्रोग्राम योर टाइमर विल बी अगेन लोडेड and again it will be start counting. So everything you need to control by program if you are not using timer 1 in mode 2, because in time mode 2 it will be automatically maintained by our controller, but in other modes we have to program this. Okay, so this is about the mode 1 of serial communication. Serial communication. So in mode 1 of serial communication we are using टाइमर 1 टू जनरेट अ baud rate, एंड टाइमर 1 को भी मोड 2 में हम यूज करेंगे. सो डोंट गेट दिस कंफ्यूज, डोंट गेट दिस मिक्स. Okay, so next we are going to discuss mode 2. So in mode 2, we are using 11 bits. Apart from start and stop bit, we will use one more programmable bit. So generally start bit will be there, data bit will be there, and then this ninth bit we will use as an extra bit. So what can be this ninth bit? ये ninth bit क्या हो सकता है? So it can be program. Let's say that if you for communication purpose, suppose if you are using in multi environment mode, so ये ninth bit है वो क्या किसके लिए होगा? So ninth bit can be to indicate whether that particular processor will be in a receive this particular ninth bit or not, or whether you want to target that particular processor controller or not, or that ninth bit can be, let's say that your parity bit, आपका parity bit भी आप यहाँ पे send कर सकते हो. So for example, parity bit is transmitted. So whether it is parity, even parity, odd parity, according to that, your ninth bit can be anything. We can program it that what should be your ninth bit. So based on our program, ninth bit will be decided and it will be sent. So जो भी आपका ninth bit send हुआ होगा, so it will be stored over here. That I have already explained you. The ninth bit will be sent over here. And same way the receiver and ninth bit will be received over here. So this is transmitted bit and this is received bit. नाइन्थ बिट बोल रहा हूँ, इसका मीनिंग क्या है? जो मैंने पहला बिट वो कंसिडर किया है स्टार्ट बिट. Then our data bits will be there. So our data bit will be of 8 bit. So 8 बिट के बाद जो बिट सेंड होगा उसके बारे में मैं भी बात कर रहा हूँ. और यहाँ पे होगा आपका स्टॉप बिट. सो स्टॉप बिट से पहले ये जो एक्स्ट्रा बिट हम यहाँ पे सेंड करेंगे, so that is 9 bit over here in mode 2 and mode 3. So ये जो 9th bit है वो सेट और क्लियर बाय द प्रोग्राम. आपने जो भी प्रोग्राम जो भी कंडीशन लिखी होगी उसके हिसाब से हम वो बिट सेंड करेंगे. तो आपने जो भी बिट सेंड किया, वेदर इट इज 0 देन दिस विल बी 0, वेदर इट इज 1 देन दिस विल बी 1. अब उसका इंडिकेशन क्या होगा वो तो प्रोग्रामर को ही पता होगा. दैट इज डिसाइडेड बाय द प्रोग्रामर that what is the interpretation of this 0 or what is the interpretation of this 1. So that is over here. So at the receiver end also we need to receive it. So यहाँ पे receive होगा and it will be received over here in bit mode 2 and mode 3. And during this mode 2 and mode 3, this particular bit is 1. So that is it, you are using it in multiprocessor environment, then whether it is a set or clear, so ये 0 या 1 है तो उसके हिसाब से उसका इंटरप्रिटेशन होगा मोड 2 एंड मोड 3 में. मल्टी प्रोसेसर कम्युनिकेशन के लिए उसका इंटरप्रिटेशन होगा. सो अगर वो 1 है तो हम इंटरप्ट जनरेट करेंगे. सो इट नाइन्थ बिट of the received data is 1 and then we will generate the interrupt. If it is not 1, if it is 0, then no interrupt is generated. So कोई interrupt generate नहीं होगा. So this is depend on this. So ये ninth bit है वो यहाँ पे and according to this it will be your interrupt will be triggered or interrupt will be not triggered. So ninth bit का यहाँ पे use हो रहा है. So in mode 2 and mode 3, that is over here we are using SM2 as well as TB8 and RB8. So अगर suppose यहाँ पे आपने parity bit send किया है और आपने यहाँ पे बोला है कि parity bit 1 है, so यहाँ पे parity bit 1 अगर receive हुआ, so अगर parity bit 1 है तो आपने ये multi processor environment में ये 1 रखा है, तो it means that if parity bit is 1 then we need to do something. हमको कुछ अगर और सपोज ये एरर कंट्रोल बिट है, सपोज आप इसको आपने यहाँ पे एरर कंट्रोल बिट यहाँ पे सेंड किया. सो इफ दिस बिट इज 1 देन इट इंडिकेट दैट देयर इज सम एरर. सो इफ देयर इज सम एरर देन वी नीड टू process this particular, we need to handle this error. So at that mode 2 and mode 3 we can do this. अगर ये बिट 0 है then no need to do anything. So that is over here how we are using it. So 9th bit जो भी है उसको आप अपने हिसाब से प्रोग्रामिंग कर सकते हो. 9 bit can be parity bit, error bit, कुछ भी आप उसको यूज कर सकते हो. So that is 9th bit about this 9th data bit. And what will be the baud rate? यहाँ पे baud rate क्या होगा? So over here the baud rate is fixed. So baud rate is fixed. Either it is 1 divided by 32 or 1 divided by 64. So this is over here. So baud rate is fixed. What is the baud rate? So baud rate is 2 into S mode divided by 64 into crystal frequency. So mode 2 में baud rate है वो fix है. Fix का meaning we are having only two option, either divided by 32 crystal frequency divided by 32 और crystal frequency divided by 64. ये दो ही ऑप्शन है हमारे पास यहाँ पे baud rate के लिए. So in this fixed baud rate will be there. In mode 3 it will be the same. Mode 3 भी क्या होगा? 11 bit data transmitting या receiving के लिए हम यूज करेंगे. So mode 3 is almost similar like mode 2, only the difference is over here we will have baud rate is variable. So यहाँ पे आपके पास baud rate है वो variable है. So variable का meaning हम यहाँ पे timer 1 यहाँ पे यूज करेंगे. So timer 1 जब भी यूज करोगे तो इक्वेशन क्या हो जाएगा? 2 raised to s mod divided by 32 into crystal frequency divided by 12 into 256 जो हमने यहाँ पे इक्वेशन देखा था यही इक्वेशन हो जाएगा. The same equation will be there in mode 3 also. क्योंकि baud rate आपका मोड 1 एंड मोड 3 ये दोनों मोड में वेरिएबल है एंड कंट्रोल बाय टाइमर 1, बट इन मोड 2 इट इज फिक्स. So that is a conclusion for this serial communication. We have seen all the modes. So यहाँ पे वापस मैं आपको यहाँ पे इंडिकेट कर रहा हूँ. Mode 0 we are using it as a shift register, and what is the baud rate? Baud rate is f divided by 12. In mode 1, 8-bit UART and baud rate is variable. In mode 3, it is a 9-bit UART and baud rate is variable. In mode 2, it is in mode 2, it is 9-bit UART, but baud rate is fixed. That is a conclusion for this serial communication modes. So any doubt, any query in this serial communication? यहाँ पे कोई question है? How baud rate will be calculated? So ये I think now you can complete your assignment. जो लास्ट असाइनमेंट है हमारा वो आप कंप्लीट कर पाओगे. उसमें क्वेश्चंस है ऐसे. There are questions based on this. So check your assignment and try to complete your assignment. Now only the remaining thing we are going to discuss, that is a addressing mode in this controller and one or two special function registers related to interrupt and in priority of interrupt. Otherwise most of the things are covered of controller में सब special function registers हमने यहाँ पे discuss कर लिए हैं. So till this particular point, do you have any query, any question? So hardly it will take one or two lecture for our syllabus. So after completion of syllabus, I will explain you some advanced topics. Means कुछ advanced topics आपके साथ discuss करूँगा. और before that, if you are having any question, any doubt throughout the syllabus का कोई ऐसा topic है जो आपको revise करना है, so make sure that you will prepare it first or inform me earlier, because our syllabus will be almost completed in one or two lecture. So from your end, if you wish that sir ये topic बहुत difficult लग रहा है, explain it again, so I will explain that particular topic. So आप next lecture में वो discuss कर लेना. I will ask everyone and we will prepare the list of topics which needs to be revised. Okay, so that's it for today. You can leave this lecture.